doing voice impressions when I was about 8 years old. Started out doing Elvis.
Thank you. Thank you very much, you everyone. Thank you.
And John Wayne. That was my first one right there, kid. Anyway, I was always the funny kid, always making people laugh because that's what gives me joy. And started doing comedy clubs when I first got married. And then I started having kids. And I wasn't really making enough money to support them, even though I was having really good success in comedy clubs, which I'm thankful for. Now that my kids are pretty much grown and on their own, I'm kind of focusing back on me, but I'm kind of worried about, geez, am I too old here? Will I be able to make it? And so what I'm looking for is a little direction, Steve, if you'll help me out. You know, like Rocky would say, you want to help me out? Help me out. Come on, you don't like my house? My house stinks, that's right. Everything stinks. Come on, Steve, you ain't so bad. In the face, champ. Come on, Steve, help me out. Yo.
There's Don right there. There's
Don.
Don.
How you doing, man? Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I don't think it's ever too late for anything. I mean, did somebody put that in your head?
Well, I think that's just self-imposed limitation that I put on myself. But I'm ready to get out there and make this thing full-time. And so wanted to ask you, how do you overcome the fears and doubts?
I mean, look, the fears and doubts are a part of it. Can I be honest with you?
Oh.
Everything I've ever done started with a fear. My walking out on stage, that starts with the fear. When Oprah came and got me for this life class, I told her, I said, boy, this is like a stand-up appearance for me. I'm back there sweating. I don't want to talk to nobody. I have to overcome fear all the time. When I wrote my book, I was afraid. When they told me we wanted you to be a game show host, I'd never done that. I was afraid. When they said, we want you to do a talk show, I was afraid. I have to overcome fear all the time. But the best way for me to overcome fear is the dream has to be bigger than the fear. That's the only way you turn around and run at it. I just want something so great. I aim for stuff so big that the dream is bigger than the fear. Look at it like this, man. If you don't ever go for this, would it be better for you to face the fear or just deal with the fact that you just never gave it a shot?
Oh, face it, definitely.
See, that's what the dream. And I saw you with your tie on. I know that makeup mirror, that's backstage somewhere in a dressing room. Somebody's hiring guys like you. There's no such thing as too old. I'm 57. If I went back out there, I'd get hired tomorrow as a stand-up. If you're funny, there's a marketplace for you. Now, look, you got to
start where you are, right?
Just
start where you are.
You don't worry, man. Where you at? Now, don't stop paying the house note and stuff.
Okay, so let's go through it. You have to know your gift. Do you think you're gifted at this?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay. And then you have to be clear about your vision.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then surround yourself with other dreamers. Let's talk about that.
You know, if you don't surround yourself with other dreamers, here's what I know. If 9 of your friends are broke, you're going to be the 10th one. That's it. If 7 of your friends smoke, you're going to be number 8. If you stay with that circle of friends, you've got to surround yourself with like-minded people. See, stop telling your big dreams to small-minded people. Take yourself. Look, you're talking to me. You're 52, I'm 57. I'm a stand-up comedian, been one for 30 years. It's a natural thing for me. I would talk to people who are in the business, talk to people who are doing it. Don't let your age define you. Jack Benny, Jonathan Winter, Red Skelton.
George Burns.
George Burns.
At 90, I took up country music. I figured, why not? I'm older than most countries.
That was pretty good right there. See, my mouth open because I've never been able to do impressions. You know, I can't do that. So I see a guy like you, the golf tournaments, the corporate gigs that's available, clean corporate gigs like that. But surround yourself with people who are like-minded so you can quit getting the negative stuff that's been stopping you anyway.
One of the things in the book that